Good morning. It's a cold one. Try to wait it out a little bit. I was also experimenting to try and figure out ways to improve the Darth Vader sound with the helmet mic, but I haven't found a good solution yet. So if you know one, let me know. Also did some more testing and pretty sure that the stabilizing camera mount is doing its job, so that's good. Should be a good sunrise morning. Lots of clouds. Also part of the reason I waited a little bit. Give you guys a little bit of a view. Anyway, I feel like I need to edit my videos down or do shorter rides. If I'm going somewhere interesting, then obviously editing down would be the thing to do, but yeah, let me know what you think. Long form content's tricky. Like people are trying to figure out a nice way to say it, but people are basically have been TikToked, so their attention span is very short. Not that I do this for like views, because that would be dumb, but you know, be nice if people are getting what they want, or you know, like what they're seeing. I try to do shorts. And what's funny, actually, shorts do far better than the regular long form videos, like multiples of 100 better. So that kind of tells you everything you need to know about making YouTube videos. It was mostly an experiment for me. I was already writing, having a good time. I think it's like 23 degrees or something this morning. The heated socks and heated gloves are really coming in clutch today. Surprisingly, I've had a lot of improvement in the elbow. It's still not normal, not even close, but it's better, way better. think the temperature might impact my enthusiasm for going really far. Today is Martin Luther King Day. That's why I'm writing and not at work. I would normally be very much at my desk by now. Yeah, there's like nobody out. Usually, you guys have seen I run into lots of walkers, but not right now. Kind of tempted to maybe go down on the ditch here, down into that drainage pond, run the dirt trail, but because it's been pretty dry, I don't think there's going to be any mud or anything down there. And I think there are cranes down there. Sandhill cranes. Yep, there's one coming in to us right now. I don't know if this will probably scare them away if I go down there. I saw some hunter guys say that that's the ribeye of birds, sandhill cranes. I don't think I would eat one, but maybe we'll come back and look at them. I was going to cross the street up here, head east a bit on that trail through the Burque there, but I don't know if we're going to do that. Apologize for the sniffles. It's cold. These cranes up here must know that there are no coyotes today, or they would not be so relaxed over here. Let's see if we can figure out how to go check them out. Yeah, they have a very distinct call. I don't know if you can hear it. Not really an obvious way to get down here. Somebody drove their car down here, so just kind of following those routes. Hopefully we find a better way than this out, or I'll be walking it up. Those things are tall. These cranes. They're pretty big. I don't know if you can see, but if they'll put up with me on this little road, I will turn. As you can see, see if maybe they'll just let me walk by. That's about as close as they're going to let me get. They sure are pretty. Being this close to them, I would guess they're about 3 feet tall. Maybe more on some of these bigger males. Oh, there's coyotes. You guys better watch out. If you guys can see straight ahead, there is a coyote coming. Two coyotes. This is about to turn into a predator-prey video on accident, I think. Yeah, they're coming in hot. You guys need to watch out. Yep, here they come. I don't know, taking one of these cranes, I feel like would be hard for one of those guys. They're stalking though. I'll try to zoom in when I get to editing. Because I know with 360 it could be hard for you guys to tell what's going on here. And I'm not going to put up the drone. This would be a good drone thing, but I'm not going to do it. Here he comes. I think they're worried about me. In my experience, coyotes really aren't afraid of people, but you guys better stay together. Yeah, they're still stalking over there. You guys can hear them now, maybe. The cranes, that is. They're definitely not afraid of me, the cranes. They like to keep their distance, but I'm probably, I don't know, 20 feet away right now. They don't seem to mind me much. I lost sight of the coyotes. I'm just kind of waiting to see if something was going to happen. Start getting close to sunrise. Like this, and the coyotes don't like to hunt. They like to be out at night. They kind of pack it in by about 7, 8 in the morning. I've watched a few stragglers sometimes, but they definitely like to be out at night. Well, either they're ducked down in those trees over there and I can't see them, or they're gone. We're going to walk by these guys so as not to upset them. Hey guys. Yep, they're like, nope. Close enough, buddy. I don't want to push them that way towards the coyotes, so. Just in case they're still out there. I was just seeing there the ribeye of birds, so if that's true, those coyotes are probably going to be persistent. I think that's a reasonable way up if we need to do it. Maybe right there. This is like a flood control system. It's really not meant to be down here hiking. Oop, there's the coyotes. Yeah, they were just waiting for me to leave. Switch to rabbits instead, maybe. Mr. Coyote right in front of us. There's two of them. I don't know what they're up to. Can't tell if they're eating or what they're doing. But that's about as close as I'm going to get to them. Yeah, it looks like they might be eating a rabbit. We're in some unfriendly terrain here. I like to keep the scooter on the street. This is not ideal. It's like sand. So I think we're going to turn around here so I don't get stuck. That wouldn't be a fun video. Coyotes are headed right for the cranes now as soon as I left them alone. Get a good view of these coyotes. Are across right in front of me here. You guys are right where I want to come up. So I'm going to have to follow you. Well, this just turned into more hiking than riding. But I do call it adventure. So, scooter's gonna get a wash after that. Well, maybe we saved a crane today, guys. Not that they need my help, but yeah, they're still waiting. They went back down on the other side over there. I don't blame them. One of those cranes will probably feed a whole den of coyotes. And we got balloons up. Everybody's up. World Balloon, Rainbow Riders. I trust balloon pilots for weather. They're the best weathermen there are. So they know it's going to be a nice, calm morning. Which is good to know, right? It's actually a huge part of becoming a balloon pilot. The ground school is like pretty well focused on weather. I did balloon pilot ground school, I don't know, probably 14 years ago. Yeah, it was a lot of days of weather. I forgot most of it. You rely on tools. There's some cool weather apps these days, so it's easy to become reliant on tools. Sounds pretty windy in the helmet to me. Guess we'll find out when I get back if it's going to sound like that for you guys too. Be a good balloon view. I'll just pull in the church parking lot and watch the balloons for a minute. So today you guys will get cranes and balloons. Right under some power lines, so that's not the best thing to watch through, but yeah, they're moving. This world balloon guy above us is moving real fast. Northwest. I don't know, a little faster than I'd want to be. Hopefully it slows down. He's turning his balloon for the sake of the passengers. These ride balloons have turning vents, so it can rotate the balloon. All right. I got like a squeak after riding through that sand in the front wheel. I'm trying to figure out if it's just the brake or what it is. Yeah, it's better now that I just use the front brake. Just clear the sand out of the caliper there, off the disc, I'm guessing. Alright, we're just going to go back the way we came because this is crash central. I'm just not going to go through that intersection. Yeah, man, that world balloon guy is hooking. See him up here, the top left. He caught something a good 20 plus miles an hour up there. Guess he wants to go to Rio Rancho. Yeah, I gotta get rid of this chirping noise. To get some speed, maybe. This is technically an off-road scooter. It's built to do what we were doing. I just have never done it. So we'll have to wash. Hopefully I got the audio figured out too, so you guys don't have Darth Vader the whole time. I do have a dead cat on this mic. That's what they call the windscreen, and it doesn't matter. Just trying to give you guys some views. Yeah, cranes are still in their spot. Happy as ever. That's good. I don't see our coyote friends. Yeah, the old gloves and socks are doing their job. I'm not even cold. And I promise you it's cold. There's a tunnel right here I always think about trying with the scooter, but they make it hard to get down there. Fresh pee on that wall. I think the coyote boys were up this way. Here's our balloon friends again. Yeah, they're all going out west toward petroglyphs. Here's that chirp again. I don't think we're going to do that sand game again. Mess up my scooter. I have to wash it. Get rid of that sand in the motor or whatever that is. Man, it's already been like a 45-minute ride. I spent a long time watching those cranes, I guess. So much for aspirations of a shorter ride. But you never know what you're going to find out here, so figured that would be fun to watch. It's almost like we're following the balloons here. Alright, guys. Thanks for joining. I'll see you next time.
Influence someone. Try to influence someone for something good. Put good into the world and just see what happens. That's basically what I'm trying to say.